Okay, and we are back. Now we have did the wash cycle, the spin to get the detergent out, and now we have I did the rinse cycle, and now we're going to do the final spin, which takes almost all of the water out. I love this. I just I guess if you have teenagers and um, they are in college, well, I don't know if they would allow this in their rooms. So, but if you have a small apartment, or if you live where there's a community washer and you have to share, it's okay. All right, so we're just gonna do those. I think you should be able to see how well. Two. If I lift up the lid, it will stop. So that's not good. But you can see maybe the water that's coming out. And that's the part that I really love about this, because it spins it until there's almost nothing left. And it goes for 5 minutes. But when you're doing it from the soap, you can do 2 minutes just to get the soap out. But for the rinse, it does better than a normal washer. So it gets down to the, I love it. I wish I had purchased it sooner. It's not like you get to meet anybody in the laundry room. There's no benefit to it. And most of the time when you get there, somebody else's clothes is in there. And I am not going to complain, because I'm glad it's there and that I don't have to go to the laundromat. So that really was a blessing. This is just more of a blessing because it's right here. I don't have to leave my home. I can just do it right here. And for the resource center, my thought process was, because we will have the preventative clinic, and one of the things that we will have in there is foot inspection. And so that would entail washing of the feet to be inspected, which means we would be using a lot of towels. And so I wanted to see, would this be able to handle the towels that we use for the feet? And as you can see, you can do a couple of patients and then do a load, a couple of patients and then do a load. And that's the purpose of this. And it's still getting the water out, and it'll let you know if it is almost dry before the 5 minutes is up. It'll let you know that. So if it's like this, almost no drips coming out, and it's not the 5 minutes. But I did only put in the one big towel and the smaller towels. So yeah. The young ladies that run the community preventative clinic, is going to love this product. I know. I'm not a laundry doing person. But for the big washers, you have to have a full load, you know, before you can take it down there and pay $1.75. You can't just wash 3 towels. That wouldn't make any sense. So you have to get a full load of towels. You got to get a full load of clothes, full load of uniforms, before a full load of whites, which I never had. That was. But now I can throw all of my whites in here, and that's a wrap. And then just throw them all in the dryer. Okay. So I think it's kind of telling me there's no more water. Well, there still is a little bit though. All right. But you can hear that. That is this machine working. And I researched a lot of washing machines before I made this purchase, because I'm always going to try to find the best deal. And the one thing about the internet, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, and sometimes you can utilize what they're doing. And so when you go online and you search for something, whoever sells it to whoever will then follow you around. And that same product will follow you around from whatever page that you are on. And I noticed that back when I think I was trying to purchase a tablet. And once I went to look for it, then Office Depot and Staples and all the Best Buy come up with these tablets and these sales, you know, for these tablets. And so then I watched back and forth as they tried to court me to get this tablet. And so then I didn't want to pay the regular price anymore. I wanted to wait and let them see how low they would go to get me this tablet. And so at some point, okay, got it down to I think $199. It started at $299, I think. And I had an Office Depot coupon. Yeah, I have everybody's coupons, and I do penny sales at Dollar General also, and the $5 off on Saturdays. And so I had the coupon, and so I put it in the cart. I added the coupon code, and it came up to $129. And so I said, purchase right now. You know, whatever your error was, I wanted for the $129. So I did get it. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. Said $129, I paid for it, right? And so I said, wow, look at that, how they follow me around with this tablet. I wonder what else I could do like that. Especially because I really am a cheap person, and I really try not to be, and I really try to talk to myself about that. But I just don't like paying full price. I just don't like paying full price, and if it's a way for me to get it cheaper, I'm gonna do that. And so they follow you. And so that's what happened with this washer. I put in that I was looking for a portable washing machine, and I saw one that was $149, Bella. And I went on YouTube and looked at the different portable washing machines that they give you, the 10 top portable washing machines of 2017 and top 10 for 2018. And this was one of the top 10. And they tell you what's good about it, each product, and what's bad about it. and you decide which one that you need. And so this was it. And so I went on YouTube, looked at a review. The lady was jumping up and down, which I know exactly why, because I feel that same way. And she was really happy that she got it. And so I said, okay, I'll pay the $149. That's not a high price. That is a kind of a good deal, you know. But if you wait a couple of days, you are going to see those washers while you're playing video games, while you're on Facebook, everywhere you go, you're gonna see those washers. And that's exactly what happened. And so it started going down from the 149 and it got to 134. And I said, okay, Jackie, you could pay the 134, right? Well, not emergency. Let's wait a couple of more days and see what happens. And then it got to 99.95. And I said, now, that's it. I'm not going any lower. That's it. And then I had a 15% off coupon. And so then it was $85. And so I put it in the cart and purchased it, and they delivered it. So you don't have to do that, but that is a strategy if you're not in a rush. If it's not an emergency, you type in the search box, and everybody who sells that product is going to come and ask you to be their customer. And how low of a price do I have to go for you to be that customer? And after a while, they kind of figure out who I am. So they just say, here's $25 or here's $30, and they're not going to buy something. So after a while, they'll see that's the kind of person you are, and they'll just follow you with sales. You just type in what you're looking for. And so let's go back to what it was we was doing here. But that's how I was able to get it for $85. And if you go online, you will see for $85, you will be able to get that little small one that sits up like on a little box that you could use for your daughter or son in college, because it is a small one, but you wouldn't get unless you shopped around or you're like me for $85. So just being honest. So back to what we were doing. Okay, now, as you can see, it's not wet. It's almost dry. If I had put, and you could, liquid fabric softener in the rinse, I would have been able to hang this up. And it would have been a few minutes to dry. But because I didn't, if I hung it up, it would be kind of hard. And I don't like hard, so I just put them in the dryer, put the sheets in there, and it comes out fluffy. But you can see it's not dripping, it's not wet, it's almost dry. If I had to let it spin to 0, it would be drier than this. And I am just in awe of this machine. I am just in awe of this machine. They don't even come out like this when you use the community washer. They don't come out like this. And there's no re-spinning in those washers, which is why they give you an hour, 60 minutes to dry, because it don't come out like this. None of that. No, it takes an hour almost to dry. These would only take maybe 15, 20 minutes, but I do the 30 minutes because I can do the other load and put them in for 30 minutes. So that's it for that. Okay. Now I did the review of the Bella portable washer. It is a wonderful product. If you paid the $149, you would be getting a bargain. If you are a deal person, then that's different. But the $149 is a bargain. I would not tell you it was not. And if I had paid the $149, I would still be happy right now. I would still be happy. It's just that I am that kind of person. I can't even help myself on that one. Okay, so that was the review. I promised you I would do it. I hope you enjoyed it. And you guys have a nice day.